I want to completely change my entire life in 6 months and become unrecognizable. There are 6 months left out of this year. The whole point is by the end of the year for you to look yourself in the mirror, not recognize yourself. Doing a completely 180. One goal, 8 rules, 0 excuses in 6 months. 186. I don't know, I just fucking made that up. I pulled that out of my ass. I come up with my own little rules that breach every single aspect of life. I'll share them with you tomorrow, so follow along.
Hey Denise, teach me something new today.
Did you know that there are secret codes that you can use for your stories?
Show me.
Sure, I got you. Come. So first, we're gonna press on the stickers. Then we're gonna go to GIF. Once you press GIF, let's search up Art by 𝘰𝘱𝘺𝘨𝘩𝘵. Now, I love Art by 𝘰𝘱𝘺𝘨𝘰𝘺 because it has a white aesthetic text that you can apply to any picture. Next, we have 𝘠𝘩𝘪𝘴. And what I love about them, they're colorful, cute GIFs. Next, we have 𝘰𝘂𝘪𝘴. What I love about 𝘰𝘂𝘪𝘴 is that they're pastel, cute GIFs, and they're stickers as well. And last but not least, we have my absolute favorite, which is 𝘬𝘪𝘨. These ones have bright and colorful stickers that I add to my daily posts.
Eat a 2-week-old unrefrigerated pie.
Smart ways to live.
La orilla del camino se pone a cavar el hoyo. Con su birrete de cuero se parece a 𝘧𝘢𝘪𝘴. 𝘧𝘢𝘪𝘴. Bata aquí, que Horacio se bata aquí. Bata aquí, que Horacio se bata aquí. Bata aquí.
How I became that.
Libido partner who doesn't want to jump in bed as much as you do, remember these 3 things. 1, your lower desire sweetie probably feels really guilty about not wanting to do it as much as you do, so you need to be extra compassionate and understanding when they turn you down because they probably feel horrible even if they don't say so. 2, while it may seem counterintuitive, do more physical touches without the expectation of it leading to even more. Like, do it on purpose a lot. Cuddles that just remain cuddles, massages that just feel nice, or even kisses that just remain kisses. 3, if your partner says they don't want to do it, they don't have to give you a reason. And you know what? Don't even ask for one. They don't need a reason to not be in the mood. They don't have to justify not wanting to be intimate. Just respect their decision and let them know you're into it whenever they're ready.
Super shy, but wait a minute while I make your mind, make your mind. 떨리는 지금도 you're on my mind all the time. I wanna tell you, but repeat after me. Never let the family that you came from damage the family that comes from you.
This is the cup that we got our daughter for Christmas. This is not a Stanley. This is a $9.98 Walmart cup that she said she thought was cute. She is 9 years old. After Christmas break, she comes home. She's not crying. She's just upset. The girls, all the other girls in her grade, all got Stanleys for Christmas, and they made sure to let her know that this is not a real Stanley, that this is fake, and it's not as cool.
Dr. Seuss didn't play when he wrote this one. If your child is struggling with peer pressure to look a certain way or own a certain product or brand, I recommend the 𝘰𝘱𝘺𝘺𝘺. Hi, I'm a librarian turned radical street librarian, pairing kids with the perfect book. Although it looks like a children's book, it's really about brand awareness, consumerism, and your own identity. And it's a perfect representation of what's going on right now with the Stanley Cups. Let's read it together. Now the star belly 𝘰𝘱𝘺𝑚𝑛𝑦𝑠 had bellies with stars. The plain belly 𝘰𝘱𝑚𝑛𝑦𝑠 had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big, they were really so small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, all the star belly 𝘰𝘱𝑚𝑛𝑦𝑠 would brag. We're the best kind of 𝘰𝘱𝑚𝑛𝑦𝑠 on beaches. With their snoots in the air, they would sniff and they'd snort. We'll have nothing to do with the plain belly sort. And whenever they met some while they were out walking, they'd hike right past them without even talking. When the star-belly children went out to play ball, could a plain belly get in the game? Not at all. You could only play if your bellies had stars, and the plain belly children had none upon theirs. When the star-belly sneechers had Frankfurt roasts, or picnics, or parties, or marshmallow toast, they never invited the plain belly sneeches. They left them out cold in the dark of the beaches. They kept them away, never let them come near, and that's how they treated them year after year. And one day, it seems, while plain belly sneeches were moping and doping alone on the beaches, just sitting there wishing their bellies had stars, a stranger zipped up in the strangest of cars. "My friends," he announced, in a voice clear and clean, "my name is 𝘱𝘪𝘺𝘺𝘠𝘕, and I've heard of your troubles. I've heard you're unhappy, but I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up chappy. I've come here to help you. I have what you need, and my prices are low, and I work at great speed." Then quickly, 𝘱𝘪𝘺𝘺𝘺𝘕 put together a very peculiar machine. And he said, "You want stars like the star-belly sneech? My friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard." So they clambered inside, and the big machine roared. When the plain belly sneeches popped out, they had stars. They actually did. They had stars upon theirs. Then they yelled at the ones who had stars from the start. "We're exactly like you. You can't tell us apart. We're all the same now. Now, you snooty old smarties, and now we can go to your Frankfurter parties." "Good grief," groaned the ones who had stars from the start. "We're still the best sneeches, and they are the worst. But now, how on earth will we know," they all frowned, "if which kind is what, or the other way around?" Up came McBean with a very sly wink, and he said, "Things are not quite as bad as you think. So you don't know who's who. That is perfectly true. But come with me, friends. Do you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best sneeches on beaches, and all it will cost you is $10 each. "Belly stars are no longer in style," said McBean. "What you need is a trip through my star-off machine. This wondrous contraption will take off your stars, so you won't look like sneeches who have them upon theirs." And that handy machine, working very precisely, removed all of the stars from their tummies quite nicely. Then with snoots in the air, they paraded about, and they opened their beaks and they let out a shout. "We know who is who. Now there is no doubt. The best kind of sneeches are sneeches without." Then, of course, those with stars got all frightfully mad. To be wearing a star now was frightfully bad. Then, of course, old 𝘱𝘪𝘺𝘺𝘺𝘕 invited them into his star-off machine. From then on, as you probably guessed, things really got into a horrible mess. They kept paying money, they kept running through, until neither the plain nor the star-belly knew whether this one was that one, or that one was this one, or which one was what one, or what one was who. Then when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappy packed up and he went. And he laughed as he drove in his car up the beach. "They'll never learn. No, you can't teach a sneech." When I read this book, it stayed with me the rest of my life. It didn't mean that words people said about my skin or my off-brand shoes didn't impact me. But ultimately, I knew that they were stuck in the machine. And what they were saying wasn't really true. It really wasn't uncool. They were just star-belly sneeches. You can buy this book using the link in my bio. When you do buy through my links, I get a little kickback, and that all goes to my mission to bring free books to children living in book deserts.
Hey, are you even paying attention to me right now?
If you have bad knees, you need to be doing this exercise. Now, I've been fortunate over the years to work with some very strong athletes, like Olympic silver medalist 𝘰𝘰𝘱𝘺𝘺𝘺 𝘱𝘰𝘪𝘺 from India. In the step down or touchdown single leg squat is something I use with her frequently to help maintain healthy and strong knees. Here's how you perform them. Start on a small box or stack of plates. Hinge your hip back while you lean your chest forward. Your knee will bend slightly. Once you feel your glute engage, then squat straight down, tap your heel to the ground slightly, and then come all the way back up. Now, if your balance is bad, you can hold on to something at first, but the goal is to go eventually completely single leg so that you can work on coordination and balance, which is a key feature for healthy knees. As you can without pain, build up the height of the squat. Now, don't drive the knee forward at the very start, because bad knees don't start because our quads are weak. Rather hinge than straight down.
subscribe to my channel.